I'm Hillary Holmes, operator in residence at Spot On. I've spent the last 20 years of my career working in restaurants of all sizes. Our video is going to talk through ways that you can get out of your restaurant a little bit faster at the end of the night, and ways that tech will make your job a little bit simpler. When you're at the end of a 12-hour shift, you're tired. Your staff is tired. You just want to get out and go home. But you need to make sure the restaurant is closed, secure, and clean at the end of the day, because the next shift tomorrow is still going to happen, whether you closed out the right way or closed out the wrong way. To make it better for everybody, let's go through some ways to make it simple for you to ensure your closeout's done correctly. We're going to start with step 1 of empowering your staff. If your team is tired as you are, they're going to want to get out too, but you need to hold them accountable and empowered to get the job done right. These can come in the form of checklists, either on paper or digital, to reinforce their training, to make sure they get all the little tips, tricks, and steps they need done. It also comes into the reporting that your staff will use to print out at the end of the night. For me as a manager, I like to take my server closeout report as an opportunity to talk with my server about their shift. How was it? What did they learn? What did they do? How were their beer sales? How were their food sales? These are all great questions that you're going to need to know when you're trying to get that little bit of an overview in the summary. Step 2 is to know your closeout reports you're going to need as a manager. It's going to be things along the lines of a summary of your day, starting with what were your overall sales, how was the kitchen, how was the bar, and then it dives a little into your labor. How was your spend? Did you do a good job balancing it? Should you have cut people sooner? Or maybe it was a little short and you need to add somebody for the next day. That store level closeout report is also going to go into things like the cash you need to deposit in the bank. This lets you know that you've got the right amount on hand and that you've done the job well before you're ready to walk out the door. My third tip is about auto batching your credit cards. Today, people are using credit cards more than ever, so while there might be less cash to deposit, those credit card sales are money you need in the bank. If you can set that to be automatic, based on the timing of your restaurant or bar, you'll be able to wipe that off of your own checklist, and it lets you know the money's in the bank where it needs to be at the end of the day. My little bonus tip is have your light switches combined and condensed. If you can have one light switch for your entire front of house and one light switch for your back of house, it's going to make walking out the door really fast. You're not going to have to run around checking on everything. Flip the switch, set the alarm, and out the door you go. If you have additional tips or things that you do to make your closeout simple, drop them in the comments below. I look forward to seeing you next time.